25 Most Valuable Vintage Valentine Cards Worth Money. When we think of Valentine's Day, our minds go to chocolates, red roses, and maybe going out to a romantic dinner. But a few decades back, things were a lot different. People actually sat down and took the time to write their feelings out on elaborate vintage Valentine cards and send them off in the mail. Some of those old Valentine's cards are sought after by vintage collectors today. And if you're lucky enough to have one or a few of these old beauties, you might be sitting on a small fortune. So let's find out how much vintage Valentine cards value and which ones are worth some money. Vintage Valentine cards, treasures from the past. Although Valentine's Day has been around since Roman times, it only became associated with love in the 1300s. Over the centuries, lovers found different ways to express their love and appreciation for each other on this special day. In the 18th century, people started sending handwritten love notes decorated with cutout hearts, lace, and pretty ribbons. And by the Victorian era, their notes took the shape of cards and created a whole new industry. In 1840, British Royal Post mailed 400,000 cards around Valentine's Day. In America, Esther Howland is credited with mass-producing the first Valentine's cards in 1847. And since then, the craze only exploded and remained so until the 21st century. Today, physical cards may have taken a back seat to text messages and e-cards. But there's still a small market where people appreciate and seek out these beautiful vintage Valentine cards. 25 Most Valuable Vintage Valentine's Day Cards. Now let's take a detailed look at 25 of the most sought-after cards and their value. 1. Die-cut expendable home and carriage Valentine card. This beautiful first card on our list is from the 1900s. The intricate card features a home in the background, an antique car accented with gold and forget-me-nots, and a few kids. You'll also find roses, lilies, and grapevines throughout the card. The design is made with die-cut folded paper that pops into a 3D scene. These types of greeting cards became popular in the Victorian era and remained so during the Edwardian period. This particular card was printed in Germany and is a high-quality lithograph with embossing. The card measures 12x 10-1/2 and is currently listed for $650 on Etsy. 2. Die-cut expendable ship Valentine card. Another Valentine's greeting card from the Edwardian era. It features a die-cut ocean liner with a big red color paper honeycomb that opens into a 3D model in front. You can see a direct figurine of a girl and a boy on the deck and a sailor on the side. This card is also a lithograph with embossing and was made in Germany. It's unused and still in excellent condition. The card measures 12-1/2x14 and is listed for $550. 3. Die-cut expandable horse carriage card. This playful card is from somewhere between 1890 to 1910, and it's also die-cut that expands in the form of a horse and carriage. It can sit up and be displayed as is. There are some really cute details, like the couple kissing in the window and the pet dog peeking out, and the surprised expression of the coachman is hilarious. There's even a little hair running along. That, to my Valentine, and the heart on the outside completes the Valentine vibe. It was made in Germany, and the seller assures it's an original antique. It's unused and in great condition. The card measures 11x6x3 and is currently listed for $238. 4. 19th century paper lace card with envelope. This beautiful handmade paper lace card is from the 19th century and comes with its original envelope. The envelope has some lovely lace-like embossing with "My Flower" written in ink in the center. The card itself is a masterpiece. It features a decorated center panel. The panel is made of silk and has a mirror in the mid. Unfortunately, the mirror is cracked, but the hand-painted kissing doves and forget-me-nots are still stunning. There are also some phrases saying "reflections by the waterside" and "source of the river affection." The flower bouquet at the bottom has a hidden message, "From your love my happiness flows," underneath it. This is a real antique piece, and it's listed for $214.59 on Etsy. 5. Heart-shaped paper lace. antique Valentine card. This heart-shaped card is from the 1850s. The base is printed die-cut paper, and a paper lace heart is pasted on it. The die-cut part has bell-shaped flowers and vines printed on it, while two big flowers and a girl are pasted on the lace. Unfortunately, the girl's head is missing, but this is the only damage in this 170-year-old card. The card opens, and there's a printed poem titled, "If You Love Me, Tell Me So." At the back is the handwritten, "To Daisy," and the "from" name that we couldn't understand. The card comes from an estate and is in great shape, considering its age. It's currently listed for $199 on eBay. 6. For a Wife, Hallmark Valentine's card. This beautiful card is from 1967 and is one of the most stylish cards on this list. The cover has a lithograph painting of a woman in a black dress holding a flower bouquet. The lace on her blouse is real, and the flowers are also pasted separately for a 3D effect. The message on the front is, "For a wife with a girlish figure." When you open the card, it's a French fold that pops up into an image of a woman hugging her husband, holding the same bouquet. The message inside says, "From a husband with boyish ideas." And the big pink heart has the words, "Happy Valentine's Day with Love." The name, Andy, is written in ink on the front, and the date 1967 is penciled in. There's a Hallmark logo on the back with a code and the "Made in USA" stamp. The card is in great condition overall and is currently listed for $185. 7. Despondent Lover, 1830s Valentine card. This card is one of the prints from the series, Despondent Lover, that came out in the 1830s. The series was published by Joseph Addenbrooke, but the seller mentioned this particular card could be from a reprint from later. The card is on quarto-size paper and has a picture pasted in the center. Matching the title, the man in the picture clearly is not in good spirits. With one hand on his head, he's standing against an oak tree with a dim expression. Around the pictures are small hand-painted animals, birds, cherubs, flowers, and more. There's also light embossing on the border with garlands of roses, forget-me-not, and morning glories. The message on the front has fainted a little, but you can still read it. The card has never been used, and no messages or names are written on it. It's currently listed for $150. 8. Wonder Woman, For You Valentine, card. This unique die-cut single-layer card features Wonder Woman from the DC comic. Wonder Woman is flying, holding the earth in her hands, and there's a big heart in the background. The message on the heart says, "For you, Valentine, I'd move heaven and earth." The card is from the 1940s and has never been used. But it has faded all over, and the globe has significant wear in the form of folds and sags. There are also tape marks on the back. Despite all of that, the card sold for $125. 9. Can I Forget Thee, Perfumed Sachet, Valentine card. Coming to another unique card on our list, this one is a perfumed Valentine's card from the 1880s. Probably from London because they started making perfumed Valentines in 1860, however, it's unmarked, so we can't be sure. It has a padded silk front, a silvered paper lace border, and a die-cut flower card in the center. The back has a similar silvered lace border with a big flower basket die cut. If you untie the front ribbons, it opens into two cards with pansies, books, and messages. The first message says, "Forget me not. I am true to thee," while the second one goes, "Accept this token of my love." The condition of the card is great, given its age. It even still has a hint of fragrance. It's currently listed for $65. 10. Light of Love, Lighthouse Expandable Card. Another beautiful pop-up card from Germany. The die cut is in the form of a lighthouse and a deck on the raging ocean waves. It has honeycomb paper in the center so it can stand. The details are so sweet, you can see a couple on the deck, doves flying around, and red poppies decorating everything. And the whole scene is in the wind. The message on the lighthouse says, "Light of Love," while the one on the deck reads, "To my Valentine." The card is unused and has a small, printed in Germany, stamp. It sold for almost $63. 11. Valentine Mummy, Spooky Valentine's Day Card. Here's a one-of-a-kind funny and spooky card for all those who like their Valentines with a bit of a twist. It's a die cut of a mummy holding a big heart that says, "I'm all wrapped up in you." So it certainly passes the message. The card is from the 1960s and is unused. There's a faint ink smudge on the back, probably from the production process. It measures 6'3" and sold for $60. 12. Doll Fashion Show, Valentine's Greeting Card. This unique card is meant to be a fashion show. The doll standing in the middle of a stage can have a change of clothes. The card comes with 4 different traditional outfits: Scottish, Turkish, Italy, and Sweden. Just slide the outfit into the cutout and have a whole new look. You can also read a little about the dress on the back of each one. And all the dresses go into an envelope, pasted inside the card. It has some significant discoloration and wear from age, but it's still a pretty card. It measures 4'25" x 5'75" and has a sign by someone on the back. It sold for $52. 13. Hallmark Cute Valentine Card by Betsy Clark. This Hallmark card was designed by the famous Betsy Clark, known for her art depicting cute kids. This one is no different, with the cute kids printed on the front. The card is quart size, has die-cut edges, and the heart shape with picture is pasted on the front. The heart opens up to show the message, "I wish you a happy Valentine's Day." The card comes with a matching envelope, both have Hallmark logos, and the card has a manufacturing date of 1971. There is some minor discoloration on the edges, but not too noticeable. The card measures 4'75" x 7 and sold for $51. 14. To One I Fondly Love, Valentine Greeting Card to Friend. This is a beautiful die-cut embossed card, most likely from the Victorian era of 1910 or earlier. Both the front and back have pictures of cute girls. The front is decorated with embossed flowers and doves. The card opens up and has a poem, starting with, "Loving greeting do I send to me best and be dearest friend." The other side has a sign, "Florence Regis," in ink. The card measures 5'1" x 33/4 and is listed for $50. 15. Moving Pictures Camera, German Valentine Card. This German die-cut features a cameraman showing moving pictures to 2 kids, 1 boy and 1 girl. They are also holding a dog. And there is also a love couplet on the front. The heart on the hat and the big hat with the Valentine greetings give this card the perfect Valentine's Day look. The condition of the card is good, it looks neat and clean. It measures 8'3/8 and sold for $49. 9. 16. Heart-shaped card by Raphael Tuck & Sons. This beautiful Valentine's Day card is from Raphael Tuck & Sons, a popular greeting card maker in Europe and America. This one was printed in Germany. The front of the card has big embossed flowers with die-cut edges. It can be opened in the center to reveal a picture of a beautiful girl. And there are also love couplets inside. The card is from the 1900s, and it is unused. It sold for $47. 5. 17. Be Mine, Telephone Girl, Vintage Valentine Card. This card is so adorable, it features a cute girl talking to a guy over the phone. To make it more fun, there are messages like, "What a line," "Call on me anytime Valentine," and "Be Mine." The card has a small hole for adding a string to hang it up. On the back, there is handwritten, "To Marjorie from Raymond," in ink. There is also a code and $5 written with a pencil. The card is probably from the early 1900s and sold for $44. 18. Bathtub, Funny Card. This is one funny Valentine's card featuring a kid bathing in a tub. The message says, "Bare chance of being your Valentine," and the kid is bare in transparent water when you open the card. The "Less soap you will" message makes this card super funny and clever. The card is in great condition and has a "Made in USA" stamp. There is also a handwritten sign, "Jess from Who," in ink, the card sold for $44. 19. Mechanical riding zebras, Valentine card. This colorful Valentine card features a cute boy and girl riding mechanical zebra horses. The front of the card says, "To my sweetheart." The card was made in Germany, and it is dated 1933. It is signed, "From Emerson," on the back in ink. The card measures 8x5. 5 and is in great condition, even the mechanical zebras still move. It's sold for $40. 20. I keep your picture in my room, sarcastic card. The funniest card on this list is this one from the 1950s. The front features a woman sitting in her bed, holding a photo frame. The caption says, "I keep you picture in my room," and there are lots of hearts around for decoration. Overall, looks like a lovely Valentine card. But when you open it, the inner page has a picture of an ugly man with a caption that reads, "To scare away ghosts." This card is perfect for couples with a great sense of humor. This one sold for approximate $39. 21. See what I found, vintage mechanical card. This interesting die-cut Valentine card features a cute boy holding a mirror with the words, "Look what I found." When you pull the ribbon near the boy's face, the words in the mirror change to the picture of a cute girl, and the big heart beside the boy completes the Valentine scene. The card is signed with a pencil on the back, "To Lila from Ramond," and a $5 sign. There is no other stamp or writing on the back. The card has mild discoloration but is in good condition, and the mechanism works. It's sold for $39. 22. Girl and Kitty, dimensional mechanical card. This dimensional mechanical card has 3 layers. On the back is a house, then a cute girl with a hat and a cat in front. These layers are fixed on a base and separated with the help of a paper honeycomb puff, so the card can stand on its own. When you pull the ribbon at the back, the cat moves upwards and reveals a poem, "Do you know what I wish to have?" This card is from the 1930s and made in the USA. It measures approximate 5x3. 5 and is in fair condition with somewhere around the edge, 3 small tears, bits of creasing, and a signature on the back in ink. It's sold for $39. 23. Spooky Halloween-inspired Valentine's Day card. This die-cut Valentine card features a cute ghost with a big heart, saying, "I'm hunting for a Valentine, do I have a ghost of a chance with you?" It is perfect for someone who wants to ask their crush to be their Valentine in a cute and different way. The card is unused, has no marks, and is in great condition. It measures 5x3 and sold for $38. 24. DC Comics Superman Valentine card. This is a 1940s Superman theme, die-cut movable card. It features a cute couple, and the caption says, "To break through your heart, Valentine." And when you pull the left side, it reads, "Is it going to take Superman?" There is also a cute dog. The card has a sign on the back in ink, but it's hard to decipher. The card is in good condition and sold for approximate $38. 25. Francis Brundage Cupid Valentine card. This beautiful Valentine's card is designed by famous American illustrator Francis Brundage. It features a die-cut girl in a red gown with baby Cupid playing the harp. There are also flowers around them. Everything is embossed on the paper, giving the card a luxurious feel. The card has a Made in Germany stamp on the back. There is also a small message on the back, but we can't read it. The card measures 5.5x7. 5-inch and sold for $37. 5. Conclusion. If you are lucky enough to come across any of these vintage Valentine's cards, consider yourself fortunate. While some of these Valentines are quite humorous, others are simply beautiful examples of a bygone era. We hope this list has helped you estimate the worth of your own vintage Valentines or added a bit of fun to your day.